Elizabeth, how old are you?
8.
8 years old. What grade are you in?
2nd grade.
What's your favorite food?
Tuna.
What's some of your favorite things to eat?
Well, I like tuna and crackers, and also I love cookie two-step ice cream and peppermint bark.
What pets do you have?
I have 4 lovebirds. 1 is my brother's, 1 is mine, and 2 are my mom's. I really like lovebirds because of their colors and how they're really smart, and I also like them because they can fly if you don't clip their wings.
Oh, what are their names?
So Wet, and then Lemony Snicket is my mom's. So my mom's other bird is named Kikuchi, and mine is called Wingsy.
Do you want to show us your bean plant?
Here. I planted it and watered it, and it's supposed to be a tarp for this.
All right, Elizabeth, here's a big question for you. How old will you be in 5 years?
13.
And what grade will you be in 5 years?
7th grade.
Are you excited for that?
Mm-hmm.
So we currently have 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. How many subscribers do you think we'll have in 5 years?
I don't know, maybe 1.5 million, maybe 2 million.
Name a place that you think you'll visit within 5 years from now.
Well, I would like to visit, so I would like to visit in 5 years would probably be, I don't know, like Japan, China.
Japan or China?
Like somewhere where they speak a different language.
How tall are you?
I am about 48 inches.
4 feet, almost exactly. All right, how tall do you think you'll be in 5 years?
I don't know, maybe 3/4 up to 6 feet.
Whoa, 3/4 up to 6 feet, so right here?
Maybe.
That's pretty tall.
Maybe lower, I don't know.
Mom's here, Dad's here. Do you think you'll be taller than Mom?
I don't know. Maybe. I'd actually say maybe up to the 5.
5 foot? So you'll be 5 foot in 5 years. What do you got there, Elizabeth?
It's my lovebird Wingsy. He likes to chew stuff, and these type of birds are very destructive. We learned that with the other birds, and they chewed up almost all the wallpaper.
Oh. You'll be a teenager in 5 years. What's some advice that you'll give to your 13-year-old self?
Well, make good time to read your scriptures, even though it's so addicting to be on your phone.
That is good advice. And what's some advice you'd give your 13-year-old self about boys?
Well, don't go around kissing them until you're old enough to actually, you're gonna be marrying them. So don't go around kissing boys.
What is some advice you'd give your 13-year-old self about your mom and dad?
Don't stop listening to them. You shouldn't stop listening to them even though you're a teenager. Just because you're older doesn't mean that you can stop listening to your parents.
Hi, Clarke. Want to show us your fort?
Okay, so if I clear all over. So this is my fort. I kind of built a little roof for it at the top and a secret doorway that I can go through.
What advice would you give your 13-year-old self about social media like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, etc.?
Don't be on them too much. Like spend some time on some other things. And if you see pornography or see like bad things, like say you see like really bad words, then don't shut it down, just stop and then like either turn it off or go away.
What's your favorite movie?
I think so far How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World.
Why is that your favorite?
I don't know, it's about love and it's really fun.
And we just watched it today, didn't we?
Yep.
What's your favorite book?
Calvin and Hobbes and also Rose's Rose. They're kind of the same but the total opposite.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 0 sisters and 2 other brothers, and my mom's pregnant right now, so I'm about to have a baby sister.
And in 5 years, how many brothers and sisters do you think you'll have?
I don't know. 2 sisters?
Make a guess, make a prediction.
Maybe, I don't know, 5 maybe, or 4 or 5.
What's some advice you'd give 13-year-old Elizabeth about your brothers and sisters?
Try not to antagonize them, even though it's so fun. Try not to boss them around, even though you know you're older.
What advice would you give yourself about school in 5 years?
Well, try not to fall asleep in class, even though that's how you should react. That's how you normally might react.
Oh, do you get tired in class?
Sometimes. Hey!
You're next, bud.
So just don't daydream. I did that in a spelling test and I missed like 1 word.
Oh no. Do you think we'll live in our current house in 5 years, or do you think we'll be moved somewhere else?
I think we'll stay in our current house because 5 years isn't really that long and I don't think we're gonna be moving anytime soon.
Who's the president of the United States?
Donald Trump.
Who do you think will be the president of the United States in 5 years?
I really don't know.
Do you think he'll win the election again?
I don't know. Maybe.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
A bird breeder.
What does a bird breeder do?
So it raises and sells birds. And to be specific, I want to raise like parrots and lovebirds. Mostly lovebirds, but I'll do other types of parrots if I have to.
What are some other things that you enjoy doing?
I enjoy swimming, painting, playing with my birds.
So wait, you still like swimming?
Yeah.
Even though we've been doing it for like 8 years?
I like doing it. It's like you're flying.
Yeah, I love doing it too. I especially like doing it with you. All right, Elizabeth, we got one last question for you. What's some advice that you can give your subscribers or other kids your age?
Well, try to be nice, even if it feels like it.
So what does that mean?
So, for example, if you want something nice done to you, then you should be nice to people. So whatever you say or do will come back to you. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. And before I leave, here's a cool trick that I can do now.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
So I've got a bunch of questions for you.
Okay.
You ready to answer them?
Yeah.
Number 1, how old are you?
5.
How old will you be in 5 years?
6.
What grade are you in?
I'm not in any.
Oh, what grade will you be in 5 years from now?
10th.
Probably 5th grade. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is apples.
What pets do you have?
I have shorts and jeans.
What pets do you have? Not pants. Do you have a bird?
Yes. It's not really nice. So if you pet it, it bites you.
What's its name?
Wet. It's a very funny name, but actually his second name is Sunflower and his last name is Seed.
We currently have 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. How many subscribers do you think we'll have in 5 years?
677. There's a secret door there.
What's a place that you'd like to visit in 5 years?
Where I want to go is Arizona.
Arizona. What's in Arizona?
It sometimes has rain, maybe not. And also, it has some fruits that grow there. And there's a lot of sun.
There's a lot of sun in Arizona, you're right. In 5 years, you'll be 10 years old. What's some advice that you could give 10-year-old Isaac about girls?
When sometimes they put smelly spray and pepper, chili, they sometimes smell stinky.
What advice would you give 10-year-old Isaac about your mom and dad?
They have a lot of videos and they take me to pools.
Do you like going to the pool?
Yes.
Do you like swimming?
Yeah.
Even though you've been doing it for 5 years, you still like swimming?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think you'll like swimming in 5 years from now?
Mm-hmm.
What is some advice you would give 10-year-old Isaac about computers?
I don't know because they do lots of stuff. They send signals. They send computer signals. And they also could connect to drones in the internet.
What's your favorite movie?
Probably Pokemon.
What's your favorite book?
Calvin and Hobbes.
That's what Elizabeth said too. What do you like about Calvin and Hobbes?
But they do funny stuff.
Is he a stinker?
Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters do you have, Isaac?
I have one sister and one brother. But I do have a sister that's going to be my sister.
When?
In 5 years.
In 5 years?
Years.
In May, she'll be here in May, huh?
Yeah. And one more day. And one more month. Down.
You excited about that?
Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters do you think you'll have in 5 years? Do you think you'll have more brothers and sisters in 5 years?
No, that's the last baby.
You think Katie's gonna be the last one?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the last.
What's some advice you'd give your 10-year-old self about your brothers and sisters?
I don't know that they would put chili peppers and make an experiment.
Make experiments with chili peppers?
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
What's some advice you'd give 10-year-old Isaac about school?
Ow, ow. It's probably boring, but we still have fun stuff every day. Oh no, 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 no.
Will we live in our current house in 5 years, or do you think we'll move?
I think we'll move. Stop being wet.
Where do you think we'll move to?
I think we'll move to a staircase house.
A staircase house? You mean a house with 2 stories?
Yeah.
And a staircase?
Yeah.
That'd be fun, huh? Who's the president of the United States?
I don't know.
Who do you think will be the president of the United States in 5 years?
George Washington.
George Washington? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an inventor.
What does an inventor do?
It built stuff. Inventors create engines and stuff, like go-karts and stuff. And also, we have a go-kart. They have a go-kart.
How tall are you?
I don't know because I never looked at the tape measure.
Oh, well, it says you're 3 feet and 9 inches tall.
3'9".
You can ride the water slide in 3
I want to.
How tall do you think you'll be in 5 years?
Maybe 6.
6 feet? That's taller than Dad. Okay, Clarke, how old are you?
Okay. Tall.
2.
2.
How tall are you?
3.
Almost 3 feet. How old will you be in 5 years?
2.
You'll be 7.
7.
What is your favorite show?
2.
2. No, what's your favorite TV show? When you watch a show, what's your favorite show?
Real.
Rio?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Peabody.
Mr. Peabody?
Yes.
Can you tell me something Mr. Peabody says?
Miss Peabody Sherman.
Peabody and Sherman?
Yes.
What's something funny they say?
2.
You're stuck on that too, huh? Do you have any pets?
Yes.
What pets do you have?
What?
What's your favorite thing to do? What do you like doing?
Play outside.
You like to play outside?
Yeah.
Do you like going swimming?
Yes.